Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Pranati, currently studying in Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering in the Department of CSE Data Science. Today we are discussing a topic of overview of network model. Let us go through this. Introduction to the overview of network models. Network models are conceptual frameworks used to understand, design, and analyze communication networks. They provide structured approaches for describing how data is transmitted, processed, and received across interconnected systems. An overview of Q network models. OSI model, Open Systems Interconnection Model. The OSI model is a 7-layer framework. They standardize the functions of a communication system. It helps in designing and troubleshooting network architectures. There are 7 layers: physical layer, data link layer, network layer, transport layer, session layer, presentation layer, and the application layer. Physical layers deals with the physical hardware and transmission mediums. Data link layer manages the data frames. Network layer is the most important layer which plays a key role in data transmission. Transport layer ensures a reliable data transfer. Session layer manages the sessions and connections between applications. Presentation layer translates data formats. Application layer interfaces with end users applications. Introduction to TCP or IP models. The TCP or IP models consist of a protocols. Suite is a foundational set of protocols that enables communication across interconnected networks, forming the backbones of the modern internet. It was developed in 1970s and has become the important standard for network communication. Key features are layer structure. The model organizes connection tasks into 4 distinct layers, simplifying design, implementation, and troubleshooting. Scalability supports networks of varying sizes for small local networks to the global internet. Reliability ensures data is delivered accurately or not. Flexibility provides supports for a wide range of applications and services. Let us compare the IP and the TCP OSI models. The IP or a TCP OSI models are two fundamental frameworks that defines how computer network functions. Understanding the differences and similarities between these models is crucial for designing, implementing, and troubleshooting modern network systems. The TCP or IP models is a fundamental framework for computer networking. The layers of TCP or IP models are: physical layer. The physical layer is the lowest layer in the OSI model, which defines the networking framework. This layer is responsible for physical connection between devices and the transmission and the reception of raw binary data over a physical medium. Key responsibilities of physical layer are: transmission medium defines a type of a medium used for communication. Data encoding converts digital data from the data link layer into electrical, optical, or radio signals that can be transmitted over the chosen medium. The second layer is data link layer. Data link layer is the second layer in the OSI model. It acts as an intermediary between the physical layer and the network layer. Key functions are framing and error detection and correction. Framing divides the raw data received from the network layer. Error detection and correction ensures the integrity of data by detecting and sometimes correcting errors that occur during the transmission using techniques like checksums, CRC, cyclic redundancy check. The third layer is network layer. It is a primary role to manage the delivery of data between devices across multiple networks. This layer is responsible for routing, addressing, and packet forwarding, ensuring the data reaches the intended destination. Key functions of network layer are logical addressing, provides unique addresses to device in a network. Routing determines the best path of data to travel from the source of the destination, utilizes routing algorithms and protocols to find effective paths. Transport layer. It is a fourth layer in the OSI model. It is responsible for end-to-end communication and data transfer between the devices. Key responsibilities are segmentation and reassembly. Data is divided into smaller chunks called as segments for easier transmission. Connection establishment and termination handles setting up, maintaining, and terminating connections between devices. Session layer. It is a fifth layer in the OSI model. It is used for managing or communication sessions between the devices. It is a primary role to establish, manage, and terminate sessions or connected between applications on different hosts. Key responsibilities of session layer are: session establishment and termination handles the setup of sessions or connections between applications. Dialog control manages the ordinary flow of information between applications. Presentation layer. It is a sixth layer in the OSI model. It is used for the data exchanged between the systems. Its primary role is to ensure that information sent from the application layer is one of the system can be read by the application layer of the another system. Functions are data compression, reduces the number of bits needed to present data. Data transmission and encryption, translate data from the format used by the application layer into a common format of transmission and back into the original format of the receiving end. Then the last layer is the application layer. Application layer is the topmost layer in the OSI model, which enables the TCP or IP model responsible for enabling communication between network applications. Key functions are user interface, provides a way of users to interact with network services such as through web browsers, emails, clients, and other software applications. Protocol supports uses protocols to establish communication between different software applications on various devices, encoding the data encoding and conversions. Translates data into formats understood by the applications, ensuring compatibility between different systems. Practical examples of TCP or IP models in the action. Web browsing. When you visit a website, the HTTP protocol uses the TCP and IP protocols to request or retrieve the web page. Email communication. Email communication is the exchange of messages through the electronic mail systems. File sharing. Peer-to-peer file sharing applications such as a leverage of the TCP or IP models to facilitate the efficient distribution of large files across the network. Finally, the conclusion of this network model consists of the TCP or IP protocol suite is a foundation of modern internet communication. It designs provides a scalable and reliable framework for transmitting data across diverse networks. Widely adopted standard. TCP or IP is a defactorization standard for networking supported by the virtual all devices and operating systems. In summary, TCP or IP is a robust, flexible, and universal adopted protocol suite that underpins most of the world's digital communication. It's ensuring success in attributed to its adaptability and effectiveness in addressing the challenges of diverse and evolving network environments. Thank you, everyone.